Uh, okay. Can you see my screen? My Upwork dashboard.
At the moment, it's still sharing.
Okay, please, once it connects, once you can see my Upwork dashboard, just let me know so that I will commence.
And see it now.
Okay, you can see now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So let's just get into the program.
Okay, now I can see it. I can see it now. I can see. Yes, I
Okay,
can see.
okay. Thank you. So let's proceed. Okay, so the other day,
Said, "Well, do you miss me?" I'm doing some Hello, lover boy. Lover boy. I'll tell you what.
oh, sorry, I don't know who is talking in the background. Let's proceed. Um, so I was taking you through all the menus and then the sub menus the other day before we had to stop for the day because we spent more time than supposed, and then it got so late. Okay, so today we are going to resume. Uh, I really need to confirm again whether you are hearing what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. Oh, all right. So thank you. So let's proceed. Okay, so we went through most of the sections of Upwork dashboard. We looked at virtually all the sections. Um, I really need to. Oh, sorry. To make sure that I see everything perfectly. Sorry, just give me a minute. All right. So we went through some of the menus. Then today we're going to continue with the rest. Okay, so we looked at we have gone through find work, we have gone through my jobs, we have gone through reports. Yes, we have gone through report where you saw my earnings, and then I also told you the things that you need to know about the report section, including uh how your money move in the platform, you know, then the waiting period, the security period, and then other things. Then the messaging section, I think we have to take a look at it because it's a very core part of your engagement on Upwork. So I would like us to take a look at the messaging section, the messaging features, and then um, how you can maximize it when conversing with clients. And then within the messaging section, you also learn how to submit jobs, like how to submit your work when you are done, because uh, one of the quickest way to submit your work is through the messaging section, message room. Okay, as we wait for it to load completely, let me take you to the notification area. Here is where you get all your Upwork notifications. When you get an offer, when you make a transaction, when a contract starts, when you get an invite, um, when you make a withdrawal, uh, when your project get approved, and then other things. Most of the communication between you and Upwork will be appearing within your notification units. Okay, so like this one, when you look at this, you see, the notification from Upwork I had. They told me that a job that I submitted a proposal for, this particular job has been closed. Okay, so these are the kind of notifications you get on Upwork. And when you look at this one to the same thing, then when my contract started, I got a contract yesterday. So when it started, they notified me here. When my project, I made new project, project catalog on Microsoft Office and Windows installation and activation, and then another one on remote IT tech and tech support. So when um, they approved the project catalog, they notified me. And when you look at this one, you also see a notification for my weekly billing report. And then this one too, when I received 10 Connect for responding to an interview. I told you earlier that when you successfully interview a client, Upwork will dash you 10 free Connect. So they notified me that I've got my 10 free Connect for successfully interviewing a client. All right. So plus other things you will see in your notification unit. Okay. So now let's take uh, take a look at the messaging section. Okay, so this is what your message room looks like. Okay, these are the people, the clients you have been communicating with. If you take a look at if you take a look at this side, the left side, you see all the clients I've been chatting with. Now, some of those clients did not actually hire me for a job. Some of them could have messaged you. Once they message you and you converse with them, to be recorded here that
Sorry, please. Am I the only one not seeing what you're talking about? What I'm seeing
Same here. I was about saying that
I've
you
been
should use
seeing
your
just
mouse.
Stephen Cook,
Use your
Stephen
mouse.
oh,
Cook thing.
Use your mouse to be directing us to the part of the screen you're talking about, so we can see what
great.
you're.
Okay, let me reshare my screen. Wait, does it
All
mean
right,
that
thank you.
you didn't see the dashboard I mean?
No, we are still on messages. That messages session.
Okay, and you can see the mouse moving.
We are seeing. We are seeing. I'm seeing it now. Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry, don't worry, I'll go back and refresh. Okay, so in this messaging unit, okay, this is where all your conversation with clients will appear. All your conversations with clients, whether they hire you, whether they invite you for a job, whether they just message you, to discuss a project with you before getting started. Everything, every conversation you have with clients will be in the messaging room. Okay, now within that messaging room, there are other features that you need to know about. Okay, when a client starts a project with you, a contract with you, you'll get a notification within the messaging room. Then when they end the contract, you also get a notification here. Um, when you want to submit a project, let me click on this one. This particular client hired me yesterday, so let's use him as point of contact. I might have a little network issue. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, so this is my conversation with this client, Nuna. Okay. Now, these are the resources, the files he sent to me for the project we're working on. Okay, so when you look at this, he sent me an offer. Then I accepted the offer. Upwork sent me the notification here. Uh, when I accepted the offer, I also got the notification within the messaging room. All right. Then when I want to view the entire contract, okay, when I want to view the entire contract, I'm going to click on view contract. This is where you also submit your work when you are done. So when you click on view contract, it's going to take you to the contract room, okay, where you see other features that are really necessary. You really need to understand how they work. um, for effective communication on the platform. So let's wait for it to load. As it's loading, let me take you back to the messaging room. When you want to schedule a meeting with a client, you can do that here. Upwork has connected their website to Zoom so that you can directly um, organize a Zoom meeting with a client. All right. That's why when you are submitting your proposal, you can actually let the client know that you are ready and free for a Zoom meeting, like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes Zoom meeting. Okay, so instead of you creating a Zoom meeting in the app, you can do that directly through Upwork. Okay, and then when you want to, I've not actually used this feature, record with Loom. I've not used that before, but it's all about uh, being able to record your conversation with clients, or if you want to record yourself speaking, or you don't have the time to type, you just want to record your speech or video yourself um, addressing some core issues that the client need help with. I use this Loom to do that. So these are the basic features within the messaging room that you need to know about. Let's go back to this to know whether it has loaded. So please be putting together your questions, okay, so that once we are done, you can be able to ask them. Okay, so this is the contract room. Okay, here you are going to see milestones and earnings. You're going to see the messages and files units. You also see the terms units. You also see the feedback unit. Then here you will see options to. Sorry, my browser is not that fast today, so taking time for those things to open up. Okay, so but these are the components of the contract room, and each of them have their various functions. Okay, milestones and earnings, as you have seen, contains the existing contracts. It contains information about the existing contracts, the amount the client deposited. So let me go back. Sorry for the delays. Oh, please just give me a moment. My PC is hanging. Ouch. Okay, so the milestones and earnings unit contains the budget the client made for the project, uh, the amount that is in escrow. I mentioned escrow earlier. Escrow is where clients would deposit the money they're going to pay you, okay? So that uh, no one will tell you stories after you finish a contract. So before a client hires you, he or she will have to deposit the amount, not less than the stipulated amount in escrow. So that once you have submitted the project through here, you can see this button down here by the right, submit work for payment. This is what you click when you want to submit your work. Okay, so the amount in escrow. This project is a $120 project, but we share the work into two. There is the first part and the second part. So the first part is for me to make a draft of the work. So when I submit the draft, uh, just take a look. Okay, the contract ends tomorrow. So, but today I'm meant to, okay, sorry, on 25th. So by 24th, I'm meant to submit a draft. Okay, when I submit the draft, the client will release the $60. Then when I submit the final work on 25th, he's going to release the remaining $60. So this is it. Then when the client pays you, when the client approves the draft, this $60 will enter into milestone paid. Then At the end, I will now go back to my reports and then monitor everything. Okay, so this is none has been paid. That's why you see $120 as the amount remaining. So by the time I'm fully paid, you are going to see $120 in the total earnings section. Okay, so this messages and files units is just like what we have here. Okay. So then this and settings terms and settings. Here you're going to see your history of contract changes, like when you start a project and the client add more milestones to the existing contract. You're going to see all the changes, like new milestones, old ones, existing ones, and then the future ones. Then if you click here, if I click here, I'm going to see the offer. If I click here, I will see my original proposal. Okay, original proposal. I'm going to click on that. Still part of the learning. Then when I click here, I'm going to see the original job posting. Okay, good. Now let me just show you the last thing here before we move to another unit. So this is the feedback unit. Okay, assuming this contract has ended, you are going to see the client feedback by the left. No, by the right, the client feedback for me by the right, then you see my own for the client by the left. So in essence, when a contract ends, the freelancer must um, review the client, and the client will also review the freelancer. Now, it's Upwork has made it in such a way that when a client rate and review you, the review and feedback will not appear on your profile until you do the same for the client. All right. So if a client rate and review you, nothing will appear on your profile until you do the same for the client. So always remember to review the client and then remind the client to review you so that you get everything tidied up before the client disappears, because there are some of them that once they are done with a project, you'll not see them around again. I had an experience with one of them recently. When I finished doing some submitted the job, um, she collected the work and then she didn't come around for some time, like 5 days. Then she came back later and then uh, approved the project. Okay, so always remind them to give you feedback before they go away. Okay, so when you look at this, when I click on this three dots by the right under the client's details, under the client name, you're going to see propose new contracts, give a refund, and then end contract. Now, you as a freelancer can always end a contract, but it's not healthy. It's not safe at all for you as a client, sorry, as a freelancer to end a contract. Always allow the client to end the contract, because when you as a freelancer end the contract, Upwork will assume that something went wrong. And it's not really right for you as a freelancer to just close a contract like that. It means that it can give them the impression that something went wrong, and then it will affect your job success score on Upwork. So always give clients that time and chance to be the ones to come back and end the contract if you believe they're not coming again to establish another milestone with you. Then the second option here is give a refund. Give a refund. Now there are some clients that when you are done with a job, um, when you are done working for them, they will request for a refund. Okay, maybe they are not satisfied with what you did for them. They will ask you to give them the money back. All right, that one is a peaceful request through Upwork. I've also told you about chargebacks. Yeah, chargebacks is the one that a client will initiate through his or her bank. Okay, demanding that you return everything I paid to you, especially on hourly jobs. Okay, I've had my own chargeback as well. And this, okay, propose new contract. You can always propose a new contract and then submit it to the client. assuming that you're done with a particular job and then the clients want to do something for him again, and then tells you to propose a new contract. You can actually propose a new contract to submit to the client. The client will review and approve. Once it's approved, and start working on it. Okay, so remember when I clicked here, I had to open this, and this. Okay, so let's go to them. Let's start with proposal. Now, this was the job posting. Okay, this is the job posting academic research statement. This is the job description. This is the experience level. We get to it later. Then this is the project availability. Okay. Now, when setting up your profile, you are going to indicate your availability a week. There are people that will not be able to work up to 30 hours per week. There are people that can work more than 30 hours per week. So you are going to indicate that on your profile so that clients will know whether you will be available to remain with them working on their project for the stipulated length of time. Okay, then this is the project length, less than a month. There are some of them that are up to 2, 3, 6, or even more than 6 months. All right. So you need to. It's also these are things you also check when submitting your proposal. So we are going to look at that later. This is the client history. You can quickly go through them whenever you are in a client dashboard. History of the job. You look at the number of proposals. I spoke about that earlier, that before you submit a proposal, you have to take a look at the number of already submitted proposals. If there are more than 10, please don't submit any proposal because it means that all the slots have already been filled up. So you may not actually stand a chance to get hired. Okay, so submit proposals to jobs, okay, with less than 5 proposals already submitted or less than 10 proposals already submitted. By that way, you can stand a chance to be hired. All right. So this is just the client history. Okay, this is just the client history. He hired me. So you see one hired here. 13 jobs posted so far. The amount he has spent so far. This is the number of hours, for hourly jobs. This is the number of open jobs, and then this total number of freelancers he has hired, and then he has been on Upwork since April 29, 2020. Okay, so that's the client history. Now, this is a typical job posting, all right? It's a typical job posting, but this particular interface is the dashboard for that compares the job posting and my proposal. All right. This is my cover letter, which is my proposal, and this is the job posting. All right. Now, if we want to go back to the original job posting dashboard, we just have to click on this, open it up. All right. So it's loading up. So when I was submitting my proposal, all right, look at this. Your proposed terms here. Your proposed terms. My hourly rate was $25. That's what I charged the client. Okay. Though we ended up having a fixed contract job. Yeah. There are clients that can post the project as hourly jobs. Then when they're discussing with you, they will not ask you, like, in general terms, how much would you charge for that particular project? So when you tell them what you would charge, they will now change the contract from being hourly to a fixed price job. So they will just um, change the details and then make it a fixed price project. Okay, so this is just my cover letter. Now, this is the original job posting dashboard. This is what the original job posting looked like. Okay, uh, this particular unit is the biology. This skill set or category is biology. Okay, this project is under biology and biological studies. Okay, that's why you see biology here. When you click on this, you are going to see multiple jobs under biology. It's good that we open up those things so that we can from one thing we can be able to move to another one while trying to cover everything. Okay, so this is the job description. This is the job title. Okay, academic research statement is the job title. This is the job category. This is the number of days the job was posted. Okay, from the day you submitted your proposal or from the day it appeared on your profile on your Upwork dashboard. Now, please, when you are submitting your proposal, before submitting your proposal, check the number of days ago, how many minutes ago, how many hours ago the project was posted. Good. Now, if it's more than 10 days, more than 5 days, more than 3 days, and then when you look at the number of proposals submitted and up to 10, please don't submit your proposal. Submit proposals to projects posted instantly or like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes or even 10 minutes ago so that you can stand a chance because there are some clients that when they post a project, they stay around, see people that will submit their proposals immediately. While there are some of them that when they post a project, they will go away to come back later. All right. Just make sure that when submitting a proposal, ensure that that job was posted recently. Don't submit proposals to old projects so that you not waste your connect. So this is it. This is it. This is the type of project. This is a one-time project, which means that it will not extend, to the future. It's just a one-time project. The client need that job done and submitted, and that's all. To not be extended. So that's why it is a one-time project. Then this is skills and expertise is very important when creating your Upwork account and then setting up your profile. For you to optimize your profile, you need to use the right uh, profile title. You need to select the right skills that reflect what you have on your project title and then on your profile title and then your profile description. Okay, your skills must reflect your profile description and your profile title so that based on the principles of SEO, search engine optimization, so that when clients use potential keywords you have on your title and then in your description and then in your skill, in the skills you selected, so that when they use such keywords while posting a job, Upwork can be able to suggest your profile as a potential freelancer who can solve their problem, right? This is the power of optimization. So please take care to do that when you start setting up your profile. There are many resources online that you can read to help you learn more about that. Now, look at the client history. These are people he had worked with before. His contract have been closed. This is another way to know a genuine client and then scammers. As you can see here, they are giving the clients amazing reviews and then 5-star ratings. And then the client was paying them very well. You can see this person earned $190 for $40. This one $900, and then this one 300, and then many more people earn more. Someone earned more than that down here. I think so. Okay, this person earned $1,000 on this project. So, and you can see 5-star everywhere. This means that this client is genuine. All right, not a scammer. And then those ones are also ongoing projects. Okay, so this is another way to know clients that are real when you see great reviews and then amazing feedback from past freelancers. Okay, so uh, okay, so this is just your find work interface. We did that the other day. Okay, so I'm going to move to another thing. Uh, I hope we are following.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir, we are.
Sorry, if I think I may be having some network glitches from time to time, so please just bear with me. Anytime you believe that you are missing out, just call my attention back so that we don't miss you anywhere. Okay. All right. So we've looked at other sections. Let's look at this. Can you see this arrow? It's just like a plane, an airplane. Okay, so this is your direct contract menu. When I click on this, it's going to lead me to the direct contract page. Now, as I told you before, there are multiple ways you can earn on Upwork. There are multiple ways. Apart from submitting your proposals using your Connect, you can build your project catalog, which I showed you the other day, and then you can also create direct contracts and share the contract with clients. Now, this is one of the best ways to work with clients who don't actually want to come over to Upwork. All right. Now, when you create a direct contract and share with clients, all right, they are going to, assuming you have an offline client you have been working with, and you just want the person to pay you through Upwork. Maybe there is no other trustworthy means of paying you. You want the person to pay you through Upwork, or you want to convert that earning you would have made from the client to USD. All right. So you just tell the client to pay you through Upwork. Now you just come over here and create. Remember how I started? I clicked on this icon, airplane icon here, something indicating that something is flying up. All right. So I clicked on it and then it led me to this place. Now, in your direct contract page, you can either invite a client, right, or you create a contract. Good. Now, if you want to invite a client who have been offline to work with you on Upwork, you just copy your invite link, or you share your links to some social media platforms such as LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. All right. Or you just copy the link and share to your social media website and then blogs. All right. So this is another way to market your profiles and services, your Upwork profiles and services. Right. This is a very great way to attract more clients to work with and then to collaborate with clients. This is something you don't see in other freelancing platforms. That's why I keep on, talking so much about Upwork, how it helps you to flexibly work with clients all over the world. So later you can go back to this page and then understand more how it works. Okay, so let's now go back to, let me take you to the settings unit. Okay. Um, Let me take you to the settings unit. From there, I will now go to my real profile. I will now go to my Upwork profile so that you see everything that you will need to set up your profile. Your profile description, title, location, employment, your intro video, your skills, and then other things you need to. I wanted it to be the last thing that I look into. Okay, so when you click on when you click on settings, when you click on settings, okay, anytime you click on settings, remember how I did this? I clicked on my profile picture and then came to settings. Okay. Anytime you want to open settings, Upwork will ask you to input your password. Okay. Oh, a mistake. All right. Okay. I got it correct. Okay, so this is your settings. Your settings. Here you can see the first option here is your okay, once it opens up, you see your contact information. Again, you see your contact information. Uh, sorry. Okay. Don't worry. Let's finish with this one first. Okay. You see your billing. Under billing, you see billing and payments. Okay. Now, your billing method is just a way to pay in, not to pay out, but to pay in on Upwork. Now, when you want to buy a Connect, all right, if you want to buy a Connect or you want to upgrade your membership plan, you have to pay Upwork. So when you get started and you want to buy Connect, you have to attach your credit card, as I told you before. So that's what you have here under billing and payments. Okay. Now, when you come under user settings, you will now meet other options
On
like
our phone.
your current plan, your membership plan. Now, there is a basic Upwork freelancing plan and then the premium plan. All right. The premium plan will enable you to, let me click and show you. Okay, good. So you can see this. This is your basic plan, which is free. Everybody use that. And then there is no limitation to what you can do on Upwork, whether you are on basic plan or plus plan. All right. This is just a way for them to make their own money. Okay, so there is no major difference. Just that when you upgrade your plan to plus, after paying them $14.99 and then the tax, they will give you the chance to hide your earnings. Okay, when I open my profile, you're going to see everything about me. But because I'm using the basic plan, when I migrate to the plus plan, I can be able to hide my earnings. Okay, both my total earning and then my earning for each contract. And then when I upgrade to this plus plan, I can be able to edit my profile URL into anything I want it to look like. Okay, so later I'm going to share resources that will help you to understand how some of those things work, but I will just have to show you around. Okay, so under this membership and connect, you also see your number of connects and then your connect history, and then you'll be asked to buy more connects if you want to buy more connects. Now, for you to buy connects on Upwork, you can either do that through your settings page or when you want to submit a proposal and then your connects are not enough, Upwork will ask you to directly and immediately buy new connects. So either you get your connect through the settings page or Upwork will ask you to buy when they discover that what you have is not enough to submit proposal for a new project. Okay, okay, okay. So this is just billing cycle. Okay, so skip that. So let's go to contact info. We also move to tax information later. That one may not concern you because they don't actually charge us with freelancing from this country. Assuming you are in places like US, Canada, UK, Australia, uh, you'll be taxed for working on Upwork, right? Okay, so under contact info, you can see my user ID, my name, my email. I have the option to close my account through this link. I can also create a client account. If freelancers can become clients, okay, you can migrate from being a freelancer to being a client, and you can actually maintain both accounts in one account, right? You can be a client and you can be a freelancer without you creating multiple Upwork accounts. Now, when you come down here, you see my location details. On Upwork, there is no option for Lagos. The nearest one is Algeria. So Algeria still use GMT plus one. So that's what you're going to select when you sign up your time zone. You have your address, okay, and you also have your phone number here. All right, so those things you can actually change them. Yeah, when you click on this edit button, you can change those. So your tax information will be here. Um, this is where you're going to see your tax information. Um, you don't really need to touch those things because as a Nigerian, you know pay tax, so you don't need to touch them. This is your W8 BEN. This is for US residents, those freelancing from America. So that the ones that need to fill up the tax details. So if you are not from US, just tell them that you are non-US freelancer. They will let you be. Okay. So that page, I need to click on this and show you something. This is where you connect your payment method, your earnings withdrawal method, right? When you start earning on Upwork, you need to connect your withdrawal method here. Okay, so when you come down here, you're going to see methods I'm already using. I'm using PayPal already. I've connected my PayPal account. I've connected my Payoneer. I did a wire transfer once. I told you before. It take you extra $30 to do that. Then I connected a US bank details. So I have the opportunity to withdraw to a US account. That one is free of charge. When you withdraw through PayPal, you have to deposit $2 service fee. Something with Payoneer. Okay. So, but when you withdraw through a domiciled US account or a real US account, you you will not have to deposit anything free of charge. Okay, this is how you add your payment method. All right. When you finish setting up your account, just come to your settings section, click on get paid. Okay. Then you scroll down and come to add method. Click on the button and you see options to add your withdrawal method. You can add your local bank details. You can do it through wire transfer. You can add a US account. You come up with it. Something is down there that I wanted to show you. Okay, yeah, because I've added PayPal and Payoneer, the options are not here anymore. Okay, so that's it. So you can add your local bank details to your Upwork account so that you can directly withdraw into your local bank. If you don't want to do that, you can now use PayPal or Payoneer or US account details. Okay, so one more thing that is very important is your identity verification. Identity verification. Now, I told you that once you sign up on Upwork, and you are done setting up your account, you will need to verify your identity. When you don't verify your identity on Upwork, your profile will not be trusted by clients and Upwork, and your services as well will not be trusted because they don't have any way of uh, identifying you. They don't have your details in the database. So when you finish signing up, you need to verify your ID. You need to verify your ID. We are going to discuss that later, but not as part of this program. We're going to discuss that later on how to verify your ID. Okay, you are going to need either a national ID card, a driving license, or an international passport. Yeah, there are people that have used their voters card to do that before, but I use my ID verification. Okay, yeah. So we are done with this. Now, before I move to my profile, let me show you how you can search for things on Upwork. Assuming you want to search for a particular job, you just have to click on your search bar. Okay, click on your search bar. When you click on your search bar, you are going to see three options. If you can see my screen, you are going to see talents, projects, and jobs. Now, if you want to search for a fellow freelancer, you just need to type the person's name, then you select. Okay, let me. I want to look for Christian C, which is my Upwork profile name. I want to look for Christian C. I've typed Christian C. I can choose either to look for Christian C under hire professionals and agencies. That's where I fall in. Then I can also select browse and buy projects. If I click on that, I'm going to see projects Christian C created on Upwork. If I click on apply to jobs by clients, um, I may not be able to see my client account, all right? But assuming I'm searching for a particular client, I'm going to see the jobs posted by the client, all right? So this is how you can search for anything on your Upwork dashboard. Now, I want to search for Christian C as a professional, that is as a freelancer. I'm going to click, I've typed Christian C on the search bar. I'm going to select the first option, which is hire freelancer, hire professionals and agencies. So when I click on it, it's going to pop up a lot of results. Okay, so these are people that are bearing Christian C on Upwork. You can see this freelancer. You can see the next person. You can see the next person. And this is me. This is Christian C. All right, this is my own. Okay, so if I also want to search for projects created by Christian C, I can now select this second option, browse and buy project. Okay, so look at one of my project catalog. This one, okay. So that's by the way anyway. So let me take you to my profile, which is where we're going to conclude our presentation this night. Before you can now ask me questions, okay. Oh, sorry. After showing you my profile, I will show you how to apply for jobs. All right. So let me click on my profile. Please, you are going to pay a close attention to this segment. You're going to pay close attention. Now, this is my profile picture. Sorry, by the left, I see my profile picture. This is my name. This is the verification badge. Sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, this is the verification badge. This is my profile picture. This is my name. Then this is my job success score. Okay. Then this particular button was included recently on my profile. Yeah, it's not everyone that will get this particular button available now. It's not everybody that will get it. The only people that get this are those working under um, development and IT or designs, like those people that are into web design, graphic design, software engineering, database management, and then anything computer and IT. These are people that will have this available now badge. All right, this is the verification badge. Um, when we go down, okay, when we go down, oh, I think I'll have to, okay, sorry. So when we come down here, um, let me also repeat what I did before. Oh, God, sorry. I'm coming, please. Oh, sorry, just give me a minute. Okay, so this is my profile title. This is my profile title. It's part of the SEO. This is my rate per hour. Okay. Then this is where if I want to edit my hourly rates, I'll just click on this. If I want to edit my profile title, I'll click on this. Then if I want to copy my profile link, I'll click on this. Okay, good. All right. So let me take you down a bit. Okay, good. So remember what I told you about profile title. Okay, this is my profile title. Then this is my profile description. This is a description of my services, like everything I do, like about myself, my experience, um, what I do, how I can help the client. So most times when clients click on your profile, they will have to go through your profile description to read up everything about you. All right. Apart from your education and your work history. Okay. The profile description contains major details about you. All right. You can see how I did my own here. Uh, I had to motivate the client with this line, had to put this, and then I started describing my experiences and then what I've done so far, how I work. I had to tell the client how I work and then what I use while working and then the fields. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. All right. So this is the my area of focus. Okay. These are the major services that I offer on Upwork. I just had to include those details in my profile description so that the client can quickly see those things and then, be able to decide whether to hire me or not. Okay, so this is my work process. I had to include it on my profile too, my profile description, that the client can read up. All right, so back to this, to the upper part. I've shown you things about success score. I've told you about profile picture. Now, this is your major profile. Upwork gives you the chance to have, apart from your main profile, Upwork gives you the chance to have two more specialized skills and two more specialized profiles. All right. So this all work, the all work profile, this particular one is my major profile. Then this content writing profile is my specialized profile. Then this IT support profile is also the second specialized profile. So assuming you are a content writer and you're interested in copywriting and you're interested in proofreading and editing, apart from your major content writing profile, you can also create apart from your main writing profile, you can also tell clients that you specialize on content writing. You can also tell them too that you specialize on IT, remote support, copywriting, editing, reading, and then other skills that you have. Okay, so Upwork gives you that chance to diversify and not just focus on one key area. Okay, because there are people that are multi-talented. So Upwork will give you that chance to do different things, offer various services, have multiple profiles so that you can be able to display almost everything that you do, okay? And then be able to earn in multiple ways. All right, so take a look at this, please. This is an overview of my earnings. This is my total earning, the total jobs I've done, and this is total hours. Okay, these are things you can quickly see on any freelancer's profile. Then this is my intro. This is a video. This is my intro, and then this is my consultation uh, profile. Now, this is a new feature on Upwork. Upwork allows you as an expert to offer consultancy to clients and anybody that need to learn from you. Okay, assuming you are very perfect in transcription, and then there are clients or people that want to learn from you, okay, from your expertise. They just need to click on your transcription consultation catalog and then organize a meeting with you so that you meet online through Upwork. Then you'll be able to share your knowledge and experience with them. So this is a new feature on Upwork. It's another way for you to earn. I've not actually earned from that anyway, but it's already working for some persons. All right. Okay, so down here, you can see a lot of things. This is hours per week. I work more than 30 hours per week. Okay. Um, this is the languages I speak. I speak native or bilingual. I also speak Igbo. Good. So this is my verification badge, and then this is my education history. This is my education history. Now, you can include as many schools and institutions you attended as possible. Then this is my work history. Now, when you start when after creating your profile on Upwork, you will not have this until you do a job for a client. That's when you start seeing some work history here. So these are projects I've worked on. And let me just take you down the list. You can see projects I've worked on. You can see there are many more. If I click on this, you will see many more. And then I've shown you this. Now this is my agency. Now this is a way for you to upgrade your business from its offline stage to an online stage. In the sense that at the moment you may have a business, you may have a shop where you sell some products or where people come to, you know, pay for your services. Good. Now, Upwork is giving you that opportunity to bring your business to their platform. You can be able to offer your services to a larger market. All right. So this is my agency, it's my brand. So I created an agency for it on Upwork. Now, within this agency, I have other freelancers who work for me. So when clients send me a very bulky project, I will have to divide out those work, like I will have to divide the work among other experts that I have within my agency. Um, that's like in real life where you have to decide what anyone gets, your employees, what they get from working with you. Okay. You also decide what they get on Upwork. When you have freelancers working your agency, you decide what they earn from a project. You are the one to pay them. All right. They can work on a project for the clients under your agency, but you are the one to decide what you pay them. Okay. So these are the work I've done before. If I click on this, I'll see more. All right. Then this is portfolio. Very important. This is my portfolio. You can see this. You can see this. This is my portfolio. It's just a display of projects and contracts I've done before, like sample works. They're like samples. There are many clients that when they come to your profile, they don't even have the time to watch your intro video. They won't have the time to read your profile description. They will just go straight to your portfolio. They will go through your portfolio and see your past projects, both the ones you did on Upwork and the ones you did outside Upwork. So it's very important that you create a portfolio of your past project, both the ones you did on Upwork, the ones you did off platform. Now I'm going to click on one of them. I'll click on one of them, right? So that you see it looks like to open up. Okay, I'll click on another one too. To open up. Okay, so when it opens, I'll just show you the content. Now this is your skills section. This is where you choose, you select your skills. It's very important. You can see what I have here. All right, I'm into writing, especially content writing. So you can see the skills I selected: content writing, blog writing, essay writing, academic writing, scientific literature review. Yeah, because I'm also into academic writing, editing and proofreading, cover letter writing, technical writing, resume writing, academic research, academic editing, proofreading, research papers. Good. Now, you can see the skills I selected reflect what I have on my profile, on my profile title and my profile description. You can see here I have creative content writer, tech content writer, and an academic writer. When you read my profile description, You also see that everything I discussed here all reflects or they revolve around content writing, academic writing, and tech content writing. So I also came to my skills section and selected skills related to writing, content, blog, essay. So there are also skill sets for all the categories. So depending on what you do, transcription, translation, uh, editing, proofreading, web design, whatever you do, select the right skills, okay, so that Upwork can be able to match your services to what clients need, and be able to pick you. And this is where you have a list of your project catalog. I showed you my own projects the other time. So this is where you have a list of your projects. All right. All of them will appear here. So clients that don't want to hire you can just click on one of them, on one of the projects, and pay for it. Okay. Sorry, later I'm going to share my profile link so that you go through it and then see what I have. So someone sent me a message. Okay, good. Oh, please just reserve this question. We're going to treat it later. You're asking me what do you mean by technical writing? Okay, so we treat that later. Okay, you can either upload your questions here or you ask them directly later. All right. So this is testimonials section. Testimonials. Testimonials. Now you can request for just like requesting for a recommendation letter. You can request for testimonials from clients you have worked with, either on Upwork or off the platform. So it's a way to prove to clients that you are trustworthy, and then that you have people that can stand by you, and then um, really support the fact that you're an expert in your field. So when you have testimonials to prove that you are experienced in your field, it will help to boost your chances of securing jobs on the platform. So this area is for certifications, right? You can see this, you can see IT specialist, and then certified writing professional. My certifications had to reflect the services I offer on Upwork. So please, when you are adding your certifications, make sure that they reflect what you have on your profile, okay? So that client will actually know that you have certifications for the services you render. It will also boost your chances of securing jobs. Now, when you want to add certifications, just come over to this area, click on this plus sign, all right, and then you continue. Now, I have videos on YouTube that discuss how to do those things. Later, I'm going to share the links as well so that you watch and then learn more. This is my employment history. Employment history is where you display past works you did off the platform. Maybe you must have been a teacher, even a researcher somewhere. You worked as a clerk, an accountant, or a writer somewhere. So you just come over here under your employment history and include all your past experiences. It's another way to boost your chances of securing jobs because it can possibly convince clients that you have previous experience in that area. So when you come down here too, you see the other experiences section where you can include um, some experiences that are not even related to what you do on Upwork. Okay. Um, Sorry. So please, this is what a standard profile looks like. Okay. You can ask me questions about anything later, but I just want to move over to show you how you can submit proposals. All right. So we'll end with that um, part before we can now delve into the questions and answers section. Okay. I believe that when you ask me questions and then in the process of attending to your questions, we also need to go back and then touch some other things. So, so now, assuming you are done setting up your profile, you want to start applying for jobs, right? Just come to your find work section. You click on it to open up a list of projects posted on Upwork. Now, we went through this earlier, all right? I showed you this. I also showed you this and this. Okay, so now I want to submit a proposal, and then this is a list of project posted. All right, so I'll just go down, and then I will scroll through the postings to see the right one, like the one that can actually do. Because when you sign up and then set up your profile, you'll be seeing different jobs, even the ones that are not within what you can do. All right, so I'm still going down. I haven't seen what I want to submit proposals for. Okay, I think I've seen something. Okay, look at this one. I think it's okay for me. Okay, look at this particular project. These clients need an article for a roofing blog. First, is a writing project. Two, um, is under article writing, and I know how to write articles. Now, you also need to check whether you have experience in roofing. Okay, um, let's say that I'm applying for this project, and then I have an experience in roofing. Okay, I've been a carpenter before. I've worked on buildings before, so I have experience uh, in roofing and then construction and building construction. So I can just proceed with this. Okay, I will submit a proposal, and then while submitting the proposal, I will have to make sure that I communicate, like my proposal actually um, will be able to convince the client that this particular freelancer has a prior experience in this particular niche. So if this particular project is right for me, proceed with applying to work with the clients. Now, I will need to look at some things. I will need to look at the number of proposals that have been submitted already. If you take a look at this, you see it's only 5 or less than 5 proposals that the client has received. Okay. I will also look at the payment system. Client has verified his or her payment system. Okay, payment method, sorry. And then I'll look at the ratings. This client has 5. Good. I'll also look at, and also you may look at the amount client has spent already, or you can also look at the country the client is coming from, if you need to do that anyway. Though most times it's not really necessary, because the essence of Upwork is to be able to work with anybody from any part of the world. So you may not basically need to consider
Mark?
where they're coming from.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So I'm going to click on
You know that
stop
call.
and then submit my proposal. All right.
Huh?
So I'm going to submit a proposal for this project. Remember what I did. Remember how I started. I clicked on the job title. It led me to this. I now clicked on this, submit proposal. Okay. Now, even before submitting the proposal, I can actually go through the client history and know more about him or her before I can proceed. Okay. Good. Now, if I think the job is something suspicious, like if it's a scam, I can flag the job. Right. So you detect that a particular job posting is a scam, you can just click on it on this and report it to Upwork specialist so that they'll remove it from the marketplace. Okay, so when I click on this, submit proposal, to take me to this page. Good. Now I have an agency and I have my own personal freelancing account. Now I can submit my proposal as a freelancer or as an agency. I can also select the profile I want to use. Remember what I told you when I was on my profile that you can now create extra two specialized profile on Upwork apart from your major one. So when you take a look at this, this is my general profile. This is my IT support profile, and this is my content writing profile. So this project is under content writing. I don't want to use my general profile. I'll use my content writing profile. All right. Okay. And then I'll go through the job details. And then I will check. Let me just show you this. I will check the experience level. I will check whether it's a fixed price or hourly job. I will also check the project length. Um, I can also check the posted dates. After checking those things, and I'm okay, I will now continue to submit to read the job description. Now let's read the job description. I'm looking for a copywriter or content writer to write articles on roofing topics in the US. I want to say right away that I look forward to long-term cooperation. At the moment, I want to order one article for 800 to 850 words. Okay, so this is just
Come on, sorry.
the job description. You can also read
Yes.
further. You can also read further. Metal roofing versus asphalt shingles. What to offer? Like this is the title that the client wanted to give the first article. You can also continue reading down. Um, there is one point about the content of this article. Don't make specific recommendations. Every home is unique and every problem can be unique. Share general points. It is better to use bulleted list in the article. So the client also attached a link to a sample. Oh, this client is really nice. Yeah, because clients that attach samples and then files to the job posting, they really want to help you, all right? Because one thing is, you know, discussing a project with a client and then um, winning the contract. Another thing is for you to be able to successfully understand what the project is all about. Now, when clients attach links, okay, to to samples or to their websites or to any database where you can learn more about the project, are trying to help you. So these clients attached a link to sample works that you can take a look at and then be able to know how to go about with the one is giving you. So you can copy this link, you paste it in your browser, your search bar, and then you study more about the samples before coming back. Okay, or you can just skip it and continue submitting a proposal. Later, you now go through it. So when you go down here, you're going to see the client budget here. Now, there are two options on how you can be paid for the project. You can get paid by milestone or you can get paid by project. Now, milestone is just a division of a fragmentation of the job. Like if it's a big project, it will be shared into bits so that when you finish section one, you can continue with section two. Either you do that way or you tell the client to pay you by project so that you can be paid collectively, like everything at the same time, right? You remember when we started, I showed you a particular project I'm currently working on. It's a $120 project, but the client now shared the project into two, okay? $60 and then $60. So the draft is after I submit the draft, you pay me 60. When I'm done with the entire project, you pay the remaining 60. So that's what milestone is all about. Breaking a large work
Yes.
into bits. Good. So after taking a look at this, I can now select,
Yes.
you come up here. This project is less than a month.
Uh,
This project is less than a month. And then this video is recorded, please. So if you don't get anything, if there are some things you don't catch up with, you can actually watch them later and then get to understand how they work. All right, or what I said about them. So you can come down here and select the project duration. Remember here is less than 1 month. So you just come here and select less than 1 month. Good. Now it's time for you to start writing your proposal. Your proposal is just like your cover letter. Okay, so they're synonymous. So cover letter, proposal. Good. So this job is fit for me. I want to go for it. You can actually come back and read the job description again so that you fully understand what the client need. And I want us to read it again. I'm looking for a copywriter or content writer to write articles on roofing topics. You have known where what he wants you to do for him. And then you can also read further to understand some underlying facts. He said here at the moment, I want to order one article, 800 to 850 words. Good. Okay, good. Look at now. I want to find a good copywriter who can write good, readable, and technically correct content in English. Good. When you are submitting your proposal, you have to reflect, like, have to repeat what the client said in the job posting. Okay, to let them know that you actually read the job description. Because there are some freelancers that when they just see a project or a job, they click on it, they go and copy something they have used on another project, they just come over there and then they paste it and submit. Good. Now, when clients read such proposal, they will know that this person actually copied the proposal from another place. So basically, they were not patient enough to read their posting and then respond to the job posting based on their needs. Now, let's start writing a proposal for this particular project. So this client need an article on roofing, but before I submit something, I will need to think on how to structure my proposal. The first thing you have to do, we treated that the other day when submitting a proposal. After reading the description, um, when you start writing your proposal, you need to introduce yourself first. Okay. Also, talk about other projects that you have done, like other work you have done that are connected to what the clients need. You also repeat the client's job posting. Find a way to repeat what the client mentioned in the project description so that they will also know that this person actually read the description. All right. You then tell them the processes, steps, like the procedures that you observe for you to complete the project. Will also help to convince them that you have actually done something like that before, and then you can independently work on that project. Okay. Then at the end, you're going to call them to action. Call to action. That's the final. That's the last section. The final way. The last method, like the last option you have to convince them that they should get back to you. So most times we tell them, we beg them like, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm expecting your response soon because I'm eager to start working with you on this project, or I can't wait to work with you on this project because it's something I love to do. So these are ways you can actually motivate them to get back to you. So let's start writing our proposal, okay, for this particular project. Remember down here that uh, the clients, you can also submit, you can also attach, you can upload project files, that is samples of projects that are related to what the client needs, like other things you have done before, related to what the client needs. So it's something that the client can go through and learn more about your experience and skills. Good. So let's get started. I'm going to start with exchanging some pleasantries with the client. I'll start with hi, then I will put a comma. Remember to punctuate your proposal very well. Yes, because you can remember what the client said, that he needs someone who can write in native English. So if you're a native English speaker, it means that you know everything about English language. You can speak very well and then you can write very well. If you can write very well, it means that you can punctuate perfectly. So please observe the punctuation rules in English. Okay, so hi, comma, that's how we'll start. Um, I am Chris. I'm showing you how I'm going to do my own. You can complete it. You can complete your name as Christian Chuku, uh, an experienced content writer, particularly in the construction particularly in civil construction niche. Okay, I can use my Grammarly to proofread and edit the proposal later. Okay, so you just continue typing. Then later you come back and proofread what you have written. Okay, so civil construction niche. Um, civil construction niche. I can help you with this project. Applying my 10 years plus in researching and crafting optimized, engaging, informational, and attention-grabbing briefing articles that will get that will allow your clients, your customers, sorry. Okay, so I could have written more than this, but I'm just going to stop here. Okay, please don't reserve your questions. We'll attend to them later. Right. Thank you. Okay, so this is introduction. This is introduction. Good. Um, I just introduce myself and what I can do. Um, in the past, over the past 2 years, over the past 2 years, sorry, no. Let me take 5 years. Over the past 5 years, I've worked with B2B and B2C construction industry, where I gained practical knowledge in various types of roofing materials, their cost and maintenance. It's practical experience with roofing materials enable me to craft the best content using technical terms understandable for your audience. Oh, okay, sorry. It's going to take time, but I just want to show you how it's done. Yes, okay. Yeah, I should have written more, but let me stop. Okay, so the next thing I've introduced myself. I've told the client that I've worked on something like that before, and then I have a practical experience in this particular field, that is roofing and then building construction. Okay, so I'm now going to repeat the content of the job description to let the client know that I actually read the job description. Now, you may go back. You may go back to the job description and read it again to make sure you understand what they want. You can even copy it and paste. Okay. Okay, but that's not safe. So I'm going to rephrase what the client has said. Okay, good. So I can, okay, after reading, after going through the job posting, I clearly understand that you need an experienced article writer to research and write expert level roofing articles for your business. Okay. Yeah. In USA, based on your requirement. Remember, I'm repeating what the client said in the job description. Based on your requirement, I see that you need, okay, I've forgotten what the client said. You can go back. Uh, a good copywriter who can write good, readable, and technical correct English. Okay, good. Oh, sorry, go back. So I understand that you need a good content writer, copywriter who can write grammatically correct and um, technically sound content in English. I'm here. You know. So look no further. All right. So I've reflected, like I've mirrored what the client needs. I've repeated the content of the job description just to prove to the client that I read what he posted and then that I can help him. All right. So now the next thing is to explain how you solve his problem. First, I will start with I will to research to write the best content for your roofing industry. Sorry, I will commence the project with a thorough research. Understand your market. Please, what I'm doing here, you can repeat it in your own niche. This is for content writers. So if you are into transcription, just follow the same pattern. I'm going to share further resources with you later so that where I explain the steps in a written form so that you can read up and then see the procedure. Okay, so let's just complete this. So to write the best content, later I'm going to come back and edit those things. So don't worry. With a thorough research to understand your market, especially your competitors. While writing, I will include high ranking keywords that your potential customers will use while searching for your services online. When you by incorporating uh, high ranking words in my content article, that will help your website and blogs rank high on search engines, which translates to more sales and more return on investment ROI. Good. Good. So this is it. Then the last part is call to action. Okay. So I'm going to use something that will make the client to get back to me immediately. Okay. So when you use services of experts, roofing writers, article writer, okay, you are sure of maximizing the internet, increase your sales, and while generating more organic clicks. Sorry, organic clicks. Good. So, um, okay, will you be free a 10 to 20 minutes video call to discuss your project in details? We can also have a chat now to, dis- to, sorry, to discuss the deliverables of this project. Please, can use please or any other word, please. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me change this. I look forward to your feedback and remember to share further thoughts in your reply. Thanks and best regards. Okay, so sorry, I'm just going to quickly edit what I've written. Yes, please. Whenever you are done writing your proposal, try to go back, to it and then uh, edit and proofread what you have written. Good. So you can use Grammarly for that. Uh, any other tool. Yeah, good. So I'm making sure that I'm taking care of the common problem with my writing, such as spelling and punctuations. Okay. All right. So just give me a moment. Okay. Good. So most times, Grammarly may not be able to pick all errors in the proposal in what you have written. So you may need to read the content from top to bottom so that you can pick errors by yourself. All right. There are many instances where where I trusted fully on Grammarly and then I was disappointed. So after writing your proposal, you can now attach samples, right? So I'm going to attach some sample projects I've done before. You can attach samples in form of Word documents, Excel presentation, Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentation, videos, and then any other file type. Just anything that your past work that you think relates to what the client needs. All right, so I'm just going to pick one of this. These are articles I've written before. I'm just going to pick one. So you can submit as many as you want. Uh, and submit as many as you want. Just make sure that there are not too many to scare the client away. Just submit relevant things. Relevant things. Okay. Problem. Problem. Okay, I'm just going to, I don't have any sample on this particular field before, but I've submitted something I think the client will like to read. So once you are done and everything is okay, now click on submit a proposal. Good. Now, here, anytime you want to submit a proposal for a fixed price job, Upwork will pop up this interface for you to read the terms and conditions related to fixed price projects. For hourly projects, because you are being protected by the hourly terms of service, you don't need to read it again. But for fixed price projects, Upwork will remind you of three things: that escrow protection is in place for fixed price jobs, that escrow funded payments are released when the client approves the work. I've told you before. Then the third one, Upwork offers mediation services. That is the conflict resolution team. If you have any issue, if you're in disputes on any project, Upwork resolution team will help you to solve the problem. So they will remind you of those things before you submit your proposal. So you can go back again and make sure that things are clean, like everything is okay. All right. You can change the amount if the amount that the client included in the posting is so small for you, too big for you. You can adjust it here. You can remove. I can put 40. No problem. Let me take it back to 20. And everything is cool. You can read your proposal again. Can read because you don't have to have to be very very careful here. Yeah, I know that there were several cases where I was so in haste to to get started, and then I didn't check my punctuations, I didn't check the spellings and other things, and then when I read the proposal after submitting it, I was so disappointed in myself. Yes, because if I was a client reading it, there's no way I will hire the freelancer because his punctuations, the spellings, and other things are not fine. Yeah. So how can I have somebody who could not even submit a nice proposal? All right. So this is it. Okay. Look at this pop up. You can read the content here. You only have 3 connects. I spent about connect on each project. Good. And the number of connects you spend on projects is always determined by the how high paying or low paying the project is. If the project is a competitive one that is high paying, okay, you need to spend more connect. But if it's a very small project, you don't really need to spend much connect. All right. So assuming I told you before when we were in certain section about how you can buy connect, this is another way to do it. When your connect are not enough, Upwork will remind you. So assuming I want to buy a new connect, I can just click on buy connect. It will take me to the section where I can now purchase connect. And I told you the other day that one connect, 10 connects is up to $1.5 at the moment. You can change anytime later. So I'm not going to buy new ones. Okay, so if I assume I want to buy new connects, I can click on buy connect and then proceed. So I think this is where I'm going to end my presentation. So please, you're going to come up with your questions so that we can treat them. All right. So if there are some things you did not get from my presentation, if there are some questions you have from what I said or what you discovered, why, studying about Upwork and freelancing, this is the best time to bring up your questions. Okay, so the floor is open, please.
Okay, sir. The question I asked, thank you for the opportunity. The question I asked was around, I saw on your profile when they asked what language you speak. I saw you wrote English. You now wrote native and bilingual. What do you mean by bilingual English speaking?
Okay. For instance, now maybe you're a Canadian, all right? In Canada they speak so many languages. Like they have people that speak um, English, and then there are people that speak French. So you can be speaking English. English may be your native language, but you can also speak French. So you are bilingual. Okay, you speak multiple languages. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Another way of describing it is
Okay.
like now we have different versions of English language. You can be speaking American English, you can also be speaking British English. So you're also bilingual in a way. So
Okay.
it's a way to demonstrate that you have the capacity to speak multiple languages and the multiple versions of that particular language. All right. So I think this is it down here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, this is yes.
So,
Down here. Yeah.
so you can see, then you
Okay.
can add as many languages as you want, like many languages, and it's really nice because it will help clients to know your language capability. This is how to do it. Once you click on that plus sign, you come over, it will take you to this dashboard and now select the languages you can speak. Assuming I can speak Bengali. I just select Bengali. Then I now select the level of proficiency. You can see here, basic, conversational, fluent, and then native. Now,
Fluent.
if you are not perfect, now another way to explain that native and bilingual is if you are perfect in that language, like you are perfect, like let me take for instance now you maybe outside Yoruba or Igbo, that you can speak the central one and you can speak the other smaller dialects. Yes, that makes you a native speaker and a bilingual speaker because you have an advanced knowledge in it. So when you just have a conversational experience, you choose conversational. If you are fluent, you can speak the central one very well. Choose fluent. But when you have a deep understanding of the language and how it works, including the dialect and lower versions of the language, you pick native or bilingual to show that you're an expert in that language. So when you have chosen what you want, you can now
Okay.
click on save. So that's it. Any more questions?
Okay.
Okay. Lieutenant Naobi asked me a question before. He asked me, please, what do you mean by technical writing? I don't know if he's still around, but let me just explain this for everybody to understand. Technical writing is much more of writing for a particular field using professional and technical terminologies. Okay, in freelancing, what technical writers mostly do is to explain how a professional procedure um, is just to explain a professional procedure. Let's take, for instance, you are a computer technician, okay, and someone need a technical content on computer repair. Basically, what you are meant to do is to explain to the client, like write a technical content on how to repair a computer. And when writing that technical content, you have to make illustrations. You have to use pictures, you have to include videos, you have to use signs and symbols to indicate various steps, and procedures. So technical writing is just explaining a professional or a technical process using technical terminologies. All right. So that's what technical writing is all about. And then it's a nice field. Like anybody can do it. If you're an expert in your field, you can be a technical writer in that field. Understand how that particular thing works. Maybe you're using a particular technology and you know how it works. You can be a technical writer in of under that, for that particular technology or that particular procedure. So now that I'm an Upwork mentor and coach, I can be a technical writer on Upwork mentoring and coaching. Right? So if I want to write a content about Upwork mentoring and coaching, I'll have to use illustrations. I have to use technical terminologies. I have to make PowerPoint presentations, use images and graphics that illustrate some processes, steps, and many other things that are just unique to Upwork mentoring and coaching. I believe my explanation is okay anyway. So okay, so that's that. We just have two questions here. So any other person with another question? Uh, please ask your questions. Sorry. Sorry. Please ask your questions. Let me get back to this. Please, do you have more questions to ask me? I will still share the video later, and then I'll also share some resources that will help you, okay, to complete the setup, account setup, and then some videos on how you can navigate through Upwork, and then how to maximize your experience on Upwork. So these are supplementary materials that will help you to stand out. And then if you need further assistance, you can reach out to me through social media and then through my online platforms. Then you can also reach out through email, and then however you reach out, I'm always available and ready to assist you to set up your profile, to verify your ID, to offer you further and advanced mentoring and coaching services that will help you to stand out. And then so that's it. I don't know if you don't have more questions. I think we're going to end the program so that you can start implementing everything that I've taught and shown you. If you have more questions, you can always get back to me through the coordinator, or you can get back to me directly on social media so that I can assist you further. All right, so thank you so much for coming around. I wish you success. Upwork is a fantastic place for you to maximize your skills and potentials. Upwork is just like the greatest miracle of the 21st century in the sense that it's helping freelancers, like it's helping people with skills, people with experiences to earn with their skills. Okay, so that basically through Upwork, you don't need to start looking for on-site jobs. You don't need to start begging anybody to hire you. You can just come online, create a profile, refine your profile, market your services, learn more, deepen your understanding of of your skill set and niche, and then get across to clients, retain your clients by giving them the best, and then making sure that they come back for more, and then managing your clients, and then managing your earnings. So as you work on Upwork, try to advance your skills because every day new skill sets come up, and then there are some modifications in your particular area. Okay, so you just make sure that you reskill yourself, you advance your knowledge and experiences in your field so that you can be able to expand your options. Okay, so that you can be able to um, uh, you know very much about your field and then be able to solve problems clients. When you're able to solve problems for your clients, they will always come back for more. So please, on Upwork, focus on solving problems. Don't focus on making the money. Focus on solving problems. When you solve problems, when you provide solutions, of course, you know that before now, when you provide solutions to problems, money will come. All right. So focus on solving problem. Don't focus on just making money on Upwork. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you good luck.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your patience and how you took your time to explain. We're
All right.
grateful, sir.
Thank you for
All right, sir.
coming.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Good night, sir.